let's face it, to welcome my clients into a place where 400 years ago, when the Pilgrims arrived here in the New World, they were looking for something. They didn't quite know what, but they were looking for that freedom. They were looking for religious freedom and freedom from tyranny. And when they got here, they found a safe harbor. They found an area in which they were going to have to build a new civilization. And to a small degree, that's kind of what we do here at our offices, is that we're helping people start a new life.
SHP Financial.
A new phase of their life where things are just going to be a little bit different. The attitude needs to change. It needs to be a little bit more conservative-minded. When I can look out of our conference room window and see the Mayflower, the ship that carried these desperate people into our harbor, I know that these cars that pull into our parking lot are miniature Mayflowers pulling people in to get help from us. Hopefully we can provide them with that safe harbor for their financial freedoms, because it's not about the money. It's about being able to preserve the aspects of life that make this so special.
Income that provides inflation, tax benefits.
Understands the distribution stage of retirement. It may be different than the accumulation stage.
When you're going into your retirement years, it's a whole new ballgame because of the fact that you cannot make a mistake. Because if you make a mistake, or if a mistake is made for you or on your behalf, then your lifestyle suffers. And that's not when you have the time to rewrite everything. People have spent all of their lives working very, very hard to amass assets, and all I want to do is be able to preserve that.
As we sit down with folks looking to become clients, a lot of times before we can do anything, we see what they're invested in, how their money is allocated. And a lot of times when we're doing so, you realize some of these clients are so close to retirement. They're very close to needing this money to use for the rest of their life, but their entire portfolio is exposed 100%. What I always think and what I say to them is, you're so close to retirement, so why would you take those risks?
I'm Chuck Nilasek, your host, and sitting alongside of me in the Money Matters studio is the entire team from SHP Financial joining me. I think what makes us real unique is our independence and our ability to work on behalf of the client. When someone comes in to our offices, we represent them. We don't represent another financial institution or a bank or an insurance company. So we have the freedom to be able to go out and pick and choose all of the best of what the financial world has to offer, and then lay it on a silver platter for our clients for their choosing.
Really what our goal is in the first meetings is to find out your goals. We want to know what it is that you want, because it's not about what we want as advisors. See, we work for you.
You guys do mean a lot to us. It's very personal. We've been able to help a lot of people get through some different times throughout their lives, and it means a lot to us. Our philosophy here at SHP Financial is you have to have a base of income, because if you don't have your income, you don't have any base to live off, to pay your bills, to travel, to visit grandkids.
Putting it all into one piece, putting it all into one package, and letting you know what you need to address going forward, that's what it's all about. Everyone should write their own retirement. Their entire lives have been work, and then they reach this so-called retirement age, and they don't know what to do. Truly, that's what people should be cultivating at the same time that they're saving, and they should be imagining what their individual retirement is going to be. That should be just as specialized as their financial plan.
When you're working with people in such an intimate way when it comes to finance and money and things that they don't even talk to their own families about. Some people come in, they don't even talk to their own children about what they have and their money and their decisions and choices. So when I'm doing that with them, it's a very intimate relationship.
This is very personal for me. My own parents are my clients, and have done the same things for them as I've done for my clients.
It's all about the family. We're the SHP family. My business partners and our families are very close.
That family atmosphere, that translates to our clients as well. I think the family that we've established here, when we welcome somebody in, you're in our family.
From the 104th Fighter Wing. You're watching Money Matters Boston. Big thumbs
The
up.
dream has finally come true for me. I can cross this off my bucket list. Derek Sanderson joining me, the author of Crossing the Line. Also, Derek Gregoire. Did you know he was named after you?
Yeah, my dad and my mom thought of you, so there you go.
And heck, there's so many financial professionals that do what we do. We have to make ourselves different.
To me, if you ask them what they did for their parents, and it's different than what they're doing for you, it's probably a bad sign.
Social Security, how they should take their Social Security, what's the best tax distribution?
We're not here just managing your money. We're here as part of your lives as well. We're here for the rest of your life. That's the idea. You know, you need something where you're rock.
He found out he had cancer. He had a few months to live. And the one thing, and I'm sure Keith remembers this, the one thing he said to us is, you know, you've done a great job with us so far, but I really need you guys to take care of my wife. We're going to be here to carry out your retirements, your legacies. You know, God willing, we'll be here.
This is what it's about. This is really, truly what it's about. It's about working with your friends, building a business, building a family.
This is home to me. I mean, myself, my 3 partners, we all have young kids, and we're not going anywhere.
Building something that, you know, maybe one day we can even pass on to our kids.
I've always said, and incorporate this into my planning, is that for me it's not about the bank statements, it's about the photo albums. I judge my success when somebody can come in here and have a colorful, jam-packed photo albums of all the trips and the vacations and the family events and Christmas morning and birthday parties. To me, that's a mark of success because I know that they're enjoying their lives.
But then, unfortunately, there are other times I have to sit down with somebody and literally be the messenger to tell them that whatever retirement they may have had in mind isn't going to be that way. And so that's the type of security, and that's what retirement should not be. Retirement should not be having to make sacrifices. You sacrificed your entire life. At this point in time, retirement should be exactly what you want it to be, not what it has to be.
If you cherish life, if you cherish all the joys that it can bring to you, that's what you're going to get here. You're going to get guidance on how to let your assets be the conduit to what you want to accomplish in life. And if that's something that we can be a little bit a part of, then it's going to bring a smile to my face every single time.